Okay, guys. Um, I wanted to give like a video on the red spider lily flowers. It have a lot of meanings to it. So you guys just may see fit to put it where it resonate, or it could be somebody outside of you. I know that for me, like they say, do not take them inside of your house or it will burn your house down. And it says something pertaining to hell. So, guys, I got so many downloads with that because, like, for the past few, whatever it's been, I've been getting downloads. And also, like, more or less, I'm just going to give the reading, the message, and you guys decipher it in whatever way that you would much rather see fit to put or articulate things however you may see fit. But so, anywho, now I had one red one growing up outside my bedroom window, and it was so weird for me because, well, it really wasn't, but so I was asking my daughter, I'm going to look that flower up and see the meaning and all that because I just had one. And it was like 2 days ago. Now, all last week and all of that, like, my heart was so heavy in regarding to my mom and my nephews and my loved ones that have left. And so it's been a while ago, long while ago when they passed or whatever, whatnot. But it was interesting because I was telling my daughter I was gonna go see what kind of flower it was because it was only one, and wanted to see it bloom out more. But my next door neighbor, little boy, ran right over to that red flower, and I don't know if it was God because God, you know, children are pure. God can get to them more easy. And I don't know if it was God told him because I was like gonna leave it in there and let it grow out. And because it had already bloomed a little bit and I meant to get a picture of it. But so, Samaya, do you still got the picture of the one? The one, that one red flower. Did you take that picture that day? I didn't get it. Okay. You don't have it anymore? Okay. So anyway, I had one. So I don't know, but that little boy ran across my yard and he snatched it out of the ground. He broke it and threw it or whatever. And it was almost like God wanted him to do that. Like I was trying to leave it there and was saying I was going to let it grow up. But when I looked across the yard and seen just that one red spider lily, flower over here with no more growing outside of it, just one. I felt my mom, like I felt a presence or whatever of my mom. But then when I go on into the meanings of this flower, it says, saying your goodbyes to a loved one or whatever it to do with death. And it could be reincarnation, or it could be a death of a cycle. It could be a mean abandoned child. Like, y'all gonna have to go and look on my community board and just see the meanings. And also, I'm gonna put the flower post, the one that I had, which on in my videos I got the bushel of them, because today I went to my son's girlfriend's house, because I go over there and I go to see her mom and go to see her, because she has my son's little girlfriend. She has lupus, and I just feel that she needs so much love or whatever. So she's only 22, and my son tried to stick by her side, because like it's only gonna be like about 2 years almost that were dating. But my son is being strong, but you can tell some of the things that she go through, it kind of scare him sometimes, because his eyes be so big, and he'll call me in the middle of the night and all that. And um it just, for me, it signifies a lot of meanings. I can be a mother to my kids. I was with their father for all this time. And to me, like last week, I just had a lot come upon me. And I even made a song for my mom. Like, I have a whole song for my mom, and my nephew and my grandmother is in it. Um, and like, it's almost like I really hadn't cried that hard. I cried, and I tried to be strong, and you know, just whatever. But people are so evil. Like, people are so evil. I got so many downloads of so much stuff. And like, that flower mean a lot of different meanings, but it mean of a death, saying your goodbyes, your last goodbyes, and things of that nature or whatever. So with that being said, and all of these people got paid and all this stuff to do all this magic on one person. And now everybody is so quiet on YouTube, because some of the majority, they took pride in knowing that I was one person, having no one to come to my aid or act like they were defending me, for me to have to stand up for myself, for all these people, for all these cowardly people to see one person down. I don't care what one person is saying, because I don't care if they're talking noise. I don't care. First off, I would have to investigate to see, why is this person speaking in that tone, or speaking how they're speaking or whatever. I would have to investigate to see what's the problem before I just jump on a bandwagon of losers and go for one person. Because if you not communicating with that person properly, or you're not reading between the lines or know what the matter is, you shouldn't be a part of it. You shouldn't, if that person isn't specifically directly talking to you, because that person could have been talking to anyone. It's not your responsibility to jump on the bandwagon with a lot of losers that claim that they're divine and they're not. They sent all this death, magic, witchcraft, blockages, this, that, and the third. And then they know of a lot of other things that other people are doing down here with you. And if they had the love in their heart, if they claim that they are so divine and they rah this, God, this, that, and spirit of light, woo, woo, woo. If they're sitting up here reading cards on you, and trying to go and get paid for it and make content and do all this stuff when it comes to you, but can't give you some help, then they are the lowest bottom of the bottom. And by the way of them even wanting you to be at the bottom, they are already at the bottom and they are a total loser. And nothing about these people are divine. And it's tons of them on YouTube in all compartments. So, anyway, I go over to my son's girlfriend's house because I wanted, she just got out the hospital. And I wanted to go see her or whatever. And when I pulled up, her mom had this big bushel of the same. And I said, oh, I had one of the, I ran over to that bushel and I said, those are the same flowers. Cause I was like, dang, I can't even go look it up because the little boy from next door, he had snatched it out of the ground and slung it across the ground. And they said, you shouldn't take them in your home because they mean something about hell and fire, and your house will catch on fire some type of way. So, I know God got me covered in the blood of Jesus, even though all these people feel like they could just say and do what they want to and act as in some type of manner that they want to, but feel the need to think you don't have the rights. Just the same as way as the woman that's down here that have a never liked me that jumped on a hate train trying to act as though I was saying something to her or in her business, and it was all made up. It was not that serious. It was nothing like that. Especially when you know you had been stalking me already and trying to do everything that I'm coming up with. She was just following me and just everything I would say, she would just run and jump and go do it. And that's what she's mad at. That's exactly what she's mad at. So all the while I'm fighting with people down here to do what they low vibrational ass, I'm fighting with the beambos way supposed to be way up in the upper room on YouTube. Got all these upper subscribers, got all this upper money, got all this, you know what I'm saying? I'm warring from both ends and I'm like, damn. And I've seen people, tarot readers, celebrities, whoever else then acted a fool and plum zig back with zigzity boom went cut loose on some people. Even if they're doing it, rather doing it in their music. I've seen some people act just as or probably worse Oh, some of these terrorists got no chill, okay? And they feel the need to think they can judge or put you in a category or boot you out of somewhere or do this or do that. And they already been shown to be proven as karmic. Anybody that go make a fake profile to stalk, watch you, and then go jump in other people's inboxes on Facebook because they speaking encouraging good words to you is out of line, okay? Out of line. For this matter, these people are the same people trolling you around, even having people paying people. They just know better than your family members, paying people to come for you or come at you, paying them to come give you some type of salty, falky ass uh offer to try to off you or do something crazy to you that and you ain't even did nothing to these people. Do you know these people going to hell? All I could think about or whatever from the age I was younger or whatever when it come to these spider these red spider lily flowers was I've been really healing. Like for real, for real. I was an abandoned child. And Lord, like I've been healing. It's a lot of things because I wasn't properly mothered and fathered and I didn't have no guidance. I failed when I was younger in life. But God says make room for people's mistakes. Make room for even a younger person that's immature because they're going to do immature things. And if they are doing something ugly to you, you got the choice to get them out of your face, get up out of their way, move around from this person, just get far from them because these younger people are immaturely like often people. Anytime you can off a person or you want to aggressively, angrily fight somebody or be so angry or whatever, you need healing. Now, if this person come trying to hurt you at your home, you got a right to defend yourself at your home anywhere. Like, don't just let nobody come and hurt you. But some of this unnecessary killings and stuff, these people is they was in hell on earth and they went straight to hell. That's all God is telling me to do with these flowers as well. And there's gonna be a death put to a lot of things and people's butts is gonna be on fire. And by the way the world is moving on YouTube, Facebook, IG, I can't say, anything because, yeah, I have my little cleavage out and I show my little shape, but I'm not doing it for lustful reasons. It's the wrong intentions, is what people fail to realize of you doing things that you shouldn't be doing. If God know in my heart, I want somebody, I'm not even thinking on nothing like that. So therefore, people up on there judging me and talking about what I'm doing. Yeah, they see what I'm doing, but it could be a whole mad rapist in the church house that's a whole preacher. And here they'll be all over him, praising him like just because he dressed up. Just because he in a suit and tie and presenting himself to the public that he's that innocent or well behaved or that type of good person. But no, when I come to the world showing them exactly who I am, I'm getting judged. Okay? God said it's the intentions. When I'm showing my butt and doing that, baby, my intentions are not lustful. I don't feel a lustful bone in my body. I'm just letting the world see. You cannot break, you can't come with that woo 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 and rah 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 and try to make me feel less than, or I'm like this, or I'm like that, or like people are better than me. That's all an illusion. I'm not even looking at people like that, because if you constantly are sizing people up, worried about how somebody look or if they look better than you, you're gonna miss the mark. Because what are you competing with somebody for that then went and paid for things on their body for? What are you competing with people that haven't went and paid for things on their body? What are you competing with this? God made us how he wanted us. And this world have became so sinful and made up and played up and doed up and fold up and cold up. Like cold hearted, cold up. That you cannot see the real. Because the real is getting covered up by the fake. Lord have mercy. Hallelujah. Lord Jesus. Let me tell y'all, like, people rejected me, abandoned me, wouldn't support me, but took things from me that I brought out of my spirit and spewed out on the internet or in the community. And now they feel like they got the right to be mad at me. It wouldn't be so bad if and then maybe the people feel like, hey, we ain't gonna get her because she kept on screaming and yelling, get off, get off. You know what I'm saying? Get out of my energy. Why, 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 why. People may be feeling like that on YouTube. So I can't really blame them. They not getting on there to show no support because I kept on screaming because it was too much. I was over bungered. I mean, so many energies was coming towards me, and some of them were being attacks. Some of them was being genuine, and it was just too much. It overwhelmed me. So therefore, I was like, hey, but at least just to show they support or whatever, whatnot, they slid me a cash app or something, $1, 2, 3, 4, something. I mean, just was fair outright cold-hearted. Didn't even have the considering, cold-hearted. When I tell you, then have the nerves to let people that do not matter, I don't care what type of title or money or whatever they hold. You don't let nobody that don't really know you, don't really know that person for that matter, come and tell you nothing about nobody else. I don't care how much money they got. They could be causing you to harm somebody that was innocent. Do you get what I'm saying? Y'all got to be careful. What are y'all doing? And then calling y'all divine. That's why I get up on here and talk, because I'm seeing what people doing. Then they trying to play on my little tip top here. Then slanging all this magic at me. Want to take me out. And basically it's for nothing. You gonna sit up there with your ignorant behind. Do you know God is gonna take your butt up out of here before anybody else with your ignorant, self-centered, selfish, jealous, hating, envious, I don't even know, despicable person sitting up here, don't even have the rights and call themselves, then try to go and pay or let somebody come to them to put death magic on you to take you up out of here. And it was for a unlawful reason. Do you know that? Yes, people are going to burn, and they're going to burn on earth. They can send who they want to for me because they going first, because God is sick of it. And even my prayers alone, I'm sending all the ancestors, everybody, each and everybody I can reach from the outer. I do not care from the, listen, I'm calling on my loved ones. I'm calling on my angels, God first. I'm calling on ancestors. I'm calling everybody that's riding with me in the spiritual realm to come and chop, screw, and burn everything around me down so I can start over, because I will not. They just did already, while they trying to fight me for a position and take me out, just them alone and their energy and how I know what they went and did. Try to cast judgment, competing, lying, thieving, cheating, trying to take somebody out thinking they want their spot. Girl, don't nobody want your spot. Don't nobody want your spot. Your spot is irrelevant, honey. I am not a threat to what you doing, because, baby, the way you didn't move, you make me want to get all the way 1,000, I'm talking about 1,050 feet away from everybody. They can tell who they want to say whatever about me. These people got me running from them. I'm talking about running. Whatever position they thought they stood in, get up, shout, and turn it all about. Do you hear me? Because, baby, that's your spot. Yeah, I don't, baby, my brain is not that PP. I'm not going to think on impulse and be took somebody up out of here for nothing, or off of an impulsive decision in a lack of thereof, and me not even being able to compose what and why I'm thinking like this, to even think that quick, to even try to go and work up all this magic to try to take somebody up out of here. Oh, Lord have mercy, off of a lie, off of me thinking they gonna take my position. All of this stuff is nonsense. People ought to be ashamed of themselves. Baby, let me tell you, with all of this that they done did, I'm talking about everybody got me wanting to run. Everybody. From this city all the way up to, baby, to the, I care not to even deal with it. Baby, they ain't got to worry about nothing. They ain't got to fight with me. They ain't got to do nothing with me. Because guess what? I don't want a war. I don't want to fight. I don't want to do nothing when it comes pertaining to none of these people been around me. Because they already showed me they criminals. They will unalive you off of impulse. Even my family, that is so sickening. These people are unhealed. They are obsessive. They are too envy. They are so jealous. They are worried about money. They are worried about who want to marry you. They are worried about who you gonna get into a relationship. They are worried about trying to stop and block you from getting money. Look, I don't want nobody close to me. Do you hear me? From here on out, I'm moving alone. And guess what? My drum and my beat